My name is Toole. I run an agency called Sticky Content. It is a digital copywriting agency and it's part of the Press Association. I think there are parts of the survey where copywriters are having a bit of a moan, and I think we like to do that, and that's fair enough. However, I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic about what it means to be a digital copywriter in this day and age. I think there's huge opportunity if you're a skilled writer, particularly a skilled short form writer. I think clients, as every year passes, they are increasing their perception of the value of content. I think the more that we get data insights that ask us for particular types of content, I think the more that we get results that show the value of what we've done, I think our power increases. I think the future's good. It's a very agency thing, isn't it, for the creatives to slag off the clients. But the reality is that now, in these days of brand journalism, and in the days of branded content, and the fact that content and clients are firmly enmeshed. I mean, lots of the brands are becoming publishers themselves. It's a different world. They do have a much greater understanding of what it is to be creative, and the value of creativity. I think a lot of those old moans we had about clients are changing. Having said that, people that were raising issues around content sign-off, compliance, stakeholder interference. When we did our own survey recently, that very much bore that out. You as a copywriter, particularly if you're time poor and the demands on you are high, if you then produce a piece of copy which goes round and round in circles for sign-off and it ends up kind of butchered by a number of stakeholders, that is a very frustrating thing to deal with. The way we would recommend copywriters deal with stakeholder interference, is to really try and get in ahead of the actual creative act and streamline sign-off processes, build the business case for content within organisations, and help the clients understand that they'll get a better work if they allow a proper content creation process to happen. I think that is definitely the case, isn't it, that if you're doing something very technical with content, I think the more technical what you're doing is, the more hands off the client tends to be. But no, I mean, I would actually, this is where I come back and meet you. I would actually like to see a return to the days where art and copy were hand in hand, where you were a collaborative team. Too many times we are left in a little space when the design has already been done, it's been filled with Latin, it's like, here's the lorem ipsum, here are the wireframes, just stick the words in. And that is a very difficult position to be in, and what you really want is to collaborate. You want to collaborate not just with the artists, but you want to collaborate with the UX people, you want to collaborate with the planner, you want to be in at the beginning. That's what I'd like to see. But it is happening, it does happen in digital.